What is up, my tubers? Daddy Num's back for some more limited action here on Arena. We're going to do some sealed best of 3 Wilds of Eldraine for the qualifier play-in. So thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Yeah, I don't think I'm qualified for this yet. I have the qualifier weekend for like next month, but I don't believe I have it for this month. So it's going to be sealed. You get 1 loss. You have to get 4 wins before 1 loss in best of 3, which is not the easiest thing to do without opening a pretty good pool. Okay, we have a few pretty nice ones. Double Goose Mother and a Realm Scorcher Hellkite are best, but Duelist is decent. Ariette of the Charmed Apple, surprisingly solid. And then some red-white fixing, if that is a thing. So a little bit spread out on colors, but some good cards, certainly. We'll have to see. And I can already tell that white is kind of unplayable here. Just going to do a quick little glance over of my colors. Blue looks pretty medium. Black has triple Hopeless Nightmare, double Witch. That's fine. Red... Wow, red doesn't have much except that Hellkite and some okay filler. Double Flick of Coin's not terrible. Green... Oh, the more I look at it, the more I think this pool is rather weak. How is our fixing? We do not have any Prophetic Prisms. Our green gives us 0 Brave the Wilds. Okay, I think this pool is actually rather poor overall. Sad to say. We can probably make something work out of this, but it's going to have to be one of those extremely greedy pools, I think. Just like 3 or 4 color, very little fixing would be my guess. So I'm just going to start adding like my strongest cards. Yeah, we could try to play Ariette and Neva. Wouldn't be surprised if we're still supposed to be base green. But it's not looking too good overall. We might try to run the Hellkite. And then like double Flick a Coin is like kind of fixing, but you'd want to be base red for that. I mean, it's pretty unlikely we're going to be able to run this Realm Scorcher as it's a a double red cost. So maybe like green, white, black. Splashing a little bit of blue, perhaps. Besides the double Goose Mother, our blue, again, not very good. Ugh, don't have much treasure production. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Cooped up. Duelist, perhaps. Celebrant, Acolyte. Yeah, this is going to be like some weird Abzan splashing Goose Mothers. Can that even be a thing? I guess we could go like... Ugh, man, the more I look at it, the more I just feel like this is not going to work out. Do I have enough food to make the Griffin Airy worthwhile? Sad to open such good rares, but have them be so spread out and not really have good filler in between. Green, black, splash, white. The Witch is decent, I suppose. Assassin's okay. Callus, a couple rat outs. I mean, maybe it's better just not even to splash the Goose Mothers. Is that crazy? That's probably crazy. It's just blue is so bad individually that these are the only blue cards probably worth playing here. Like I said, we're probably going to have to get extremely greedy and just try to make something work. Duelist looks pretty bad. Sellsword looks pretty bad. This is best of 3, so I don't need to start all of the rat outs in the main. We can throw a few in the sideboard. No problem. In fact, we could probably throw both of them in the sideboard, no problem, if we really wanted to. And then bring them in as necessary. Although I guess, if we're just splashing white, I don't actually have that many things to do early, so the rat outs are good in that scenario. I mean, why am I playing black, I guess? Like, back for seconds? The triple Hopeless Nightmare is pretty cool. Ariet and Neva are good, but... maybe it's just better to try to build, like, a bad blue-green deck? Maybe it's just better to try to consistently cast our Goose Mother? Could kind of see that being a thing, too, here. I mean, yeah, my black isn't that good, actually. Well, I don't think any of my colors are particularly good. This is tough. Really, I just wish I had some more fixing, like 2 Prophetic Prisms, and I would try to just build 4 or 5 color nonsense. But that is not doable here, eh? Yeah, red just doesn't make sense at all. The double flick a coin is making me really, really tempted, though. And funny enough, actually playing red gives us access to a couple of, like, burn spells. We get the Duelist, we get the Frolicking Familiar, although 1 damage is not super exciting. Could even play the adventure mode of the Callous Sellsword if we ended up playing red. I'm kind of talking myself into playing, like, some mediocre red cards just to play the Realm Scorcher. Could that be a thing? Oh, that's going to be so bad, right? Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to be some weird Abzan deck. And maybe not run the Goose Mothers. Gosh, that's nuts. But the Neva, the Ariet, and we have a lot of good food synergies if we do go green, black, and white. So I think this is probably the direction I'm going to go. Does Griffin Airy make a lot of sense here? Probably. Okay, so how much food, or how many ways to gain 3 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe the Griffin Airy 6. Maybe the Griffin Airy is not quite good enough. Feels like we're close a couple different ways. It's just, man, it's just missing a little bit one way or another. Is there any world where I don't play the double Goose Mother? That's so crazy to me. Wonder what bad Boros looks like here. You know what? I'm gonna take a peek at like bad Boros. Don't try this at home, but we do have some okay red-white cards, and maybe this could be a thing here. Bad Boros, a couple Ginger Brutes we would get, Tempting Apple most likely, we would get access to the Bivouac. Looks like we'd maybe be a couple playables short of something with bad red-white. Probably not enough enchantments for the reindeer. Could run the catapult. Leyline of lightning, not very good. I guess we could throw in the frolicking and the like sellsword for random burn spells that aren't great, but passable. Maybe just throw in the catapult for extra reach damage then in that scenario. That actually doesn't look crazy. I don't necessarily think that would be a good sealed, because I would need to win 4 best of 3 matches with this. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is going to be a lot more consistent, but I am super tempted to just go like the Abzan splashing the Goose Mother 4-color garbage. But with so little fixing, it's so hard to do. This only grabs creatures, right? Yeah, it's not one of those cards that can find land. Gosh, do I really want to just do this? I don't have an Imitating's Recruiter even. But it doesn't look bad. I think I'm gonna go greedy. I think I'm gonna do some kind of Abzan splashing. Abzan splashing the stupid sexy Goose Mothers. Right? We want Ariette and we want Neva, right? Do we? Maybe I don't need those. Maybe it's just better to go like green-black splashing the Goose Mothers. That's probably fine, right? Would we want to run Acolyte here? Put target permanent from your graveyard on top. Because it has the green adventure mode. Would that be good enough? Maybe not. Honestly, might even just run like the candy trail to draw toward our relevant cards a little bit sooner. How's that look? Is that a thing? I think we'd want to go heavier on black. How good is this lookout? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty medium. 5, I guess. Utopia Sprawl counts. Because it just says Aura, right? Yeah. Is this better than red white? That is the ultimate question we have to ask ourselves. I'm not even sure it is. The good thing is we can also swap things up between games. So game 1 we can play like this and then swap into our red-white deck. I'm going to try it like that. We'll do our Sultai double Goose Mother to start. And then between games we can decide if we want to maybe go into Boros aggro. But open some really good rares. But overall, the pool is not very good, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand. Remember, this is best of 3, so there is no hand smoother. Just name black there. Okay, we're gonna be playing against an aggro. This is where all the rat outs would be great. It's a pretty good draw. Hey, turn 2 Tangle Span Lookout with a Ferocious Werefox in hand. It's kind of good. Oh, and a Conceited Witch too. Okay, that's fantastic. Wow. Sheesh. Well, our draw turned insane. Sure, they can make a treasure. Okay. Hey. Sometimes you just need to get lucky, you know? Get greedy, get lucky. Ooh, they're missing land drops if they're using their treasure like that. And they're also playing 3 color. Nice. Okay. So there's no reason not to main phase this, because we might draw something that we want to cast beforehand. Sure. Alright, 4/4 Vigilance Haste off the top. Oh, because of the Balluna, they can cast their Grabby Giant right now. Permanent spells you cast that have an adventure cost 1 less to cast. It's actually pretty good here for them. That is pretty sus, though, that they're just passing. Okay, I'm happy to attack with everything now, especially since we have the back for seconds in our hand anyways. Sure. Like maybe, you know, Obira's Attendants or something. Clearly they have something, right? They didn't cast out their giant. Although, they might have forgotten that they could cast out the giant. That's also a possibility, I suppose. Minecart Daredevil, sure. We know we get to hit a spell here, so that's nice at least. Man, they have a lot of decent red adventures. And the Royal Treatment, yep. So I'm not going to sack the Nightmare on upkeep, because we're going to hold it for bargain of the back for seconds. And this is just an easy attack all. Okay. Priorities on them because they are Dobbs currently. They did have an Abira as attendant, sure. Alright, damage happens. Let's rat out to attempt to finish off their Balloona. They should make me pay the ward 1 first before casting anything if they have something. There they go. And they didn't, and now we can... back for seconds both those creatures to our hand. And Scry too. Yeah, we want both of those. Okay, good luck. Nice. So we'll take the first game versus Teamer Adventures. That brings back some scary memories. Well, with them having the Spear Guard, I thought they were going to play aggro, but maybe this is a good matchup to sideboard into the red-white and kind of get them. Have them expecting the deck we just played, and then get them with the beatdown strat. Let's do it. Gotta love having that opportunity. A gotcha moment. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to build this real quick. And we were going to play the Familiar and the Sellsword, which means we will also get access to some of the value of the Grotto. If we really wanted to, we could run like a swamp or an island to try to hardcast those, but between the double flick a coin for treasure and the Grotto, I don't think that's going to be necessary. I think that's how I wanted to do it. I wish we had more ways to suit up these Ginger Brutes, though. A couple of auras to put on them would be really good. Almost tempted to run 16 lands here and not 17, but there's not really a good card to add. So something like that looks fine. Let's cut the islands and the swamps. 714. One more plains or one more mountain? It's like a little bit more red here would be nice. Okay, let's sideboard into our Boros beatdown, even though we know we'll be on the draw. But I think I like going with this strat, seeing if we can get them. It's a good looking hand. Mountain out of left field. Ooh, is that a 1/1 token for me to shoot with Flick a Coin? Don't mind if I do. It's a little bit too many lands now, especially since we haven't drawn one of our utilities, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world, I suppose. 4/5 for 5, sure. Okay, pass is good. Means our menace can just get in. Let's play the Acolyte. Nice. I'm gonna guess they probably have their royal treatment, though. Okay, no blocks. Daredevil, sure. Do they have the double strike as well? Are they gonna two-headed hunter me for 12 damage? Titanic growth into two-headed hunter for 20? No, okay. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's pretty likely they have the royal treatment. So what we can do is bait it out, right? We can go like this and cooped up their Hearth Elemental, and I'm going to assume they're going to royal treatment that. Oh, if they don't, then we're probably in the clear. We can just go for this instead. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, let's attack with all. And I think we're going to go ahead and keep our Ash alive here, even though using both treasures means the Frolicking Familiar is probably uncastable. We just already have too much pressure now. Red-green doesn't have a good, like, Wrath type effect. I can just activate the Bivouac, plus we have the Spear Guard for haste. So, okay, nice. Take the first match there. Need to win 3 more in a row before we get any losses. What do I get? 2,000 gems already? Sure, not bad. Yeah, so I think I'm still going to stick with this one for game 1, and then pivot to the Boros aggro for game 2s if we deem that a good strategy. So, seems fine. I would love to be on the play. Yeah, 10's fine. Don't like not having anything to do early or having my rat out for an opposing early thing to do early, but it ain't the end of the world, and it looks like we might be on some kind of green-black mirror. Gingerbread Hunter. It's too bad they waited. Ooh, okay. I hope I find a blue source. How many blue sources do I have? I have 2 islands and the Utopia Sprawl. That is what I'm in the neighborhood for. Please. I say if we draw an island next turn, it's going to be hard to lose. Lucky? Never lucky. So they get a 5/5 next turn if they just play out their gingerbread. Discards a Stingblade Assassin. And they're gonna Hamlet Glutton. Okay. Alright. Let's scry 2. No island, no want. Probably got one more chance to draw an island before we just get run over here. They're gonna Glutton and they can just play out another 5/5. Oh, they're gonna opt with Candy Trail first. Maybe they already have another land in their hand. Would Boros aggro be good versus them? Not particularly. Double Candy Trail, Glutton, Gingerbread Hunter. I feel like that's probably not the greatest route, but maybe the only choice we have. I'm not going to hold up royal treatment here. The game plan is to tap out for Goose Mother all except one green, which will put the royal treatment face up in my hand, but I don't think that's bad necessarily. Sure. Killing the scavenger. Interesting. They must have 2 removal spells? Nice. Wow, double graceful too. Jeez. And it would appear probably a rat out in their hand. Come on, island. Scream Puff's very good. That can stop a little bit of the bleeding. Oh, that was what they had in their hand. A fairy fencing. Okay, so they didn't have a rat out. It was a fairy fence. Yep, easy trade. Easy trade and draw an island. Because their hunter's coming down. So we can make a, what, 7/7 if we draw an island? I will say, though, if they don't have anything interactive or big in their hand, they actually don't have a good double block or an attack. Okay, their deck looks sick. My god. I go to 8, and then I draw an island. And then I draw an island. That's actually not bad, because turning our Werefox into a 5/4 surprisingly extremely relevant. It can trade with the Hunter now, and it can block the Monstrosity. I think our out here is to actually block like this. Take 7. What? Okay, their deck is absurdity. Holy. So, that's sealed for you. That is, I mean, hey, if you can open the nuts, good on you. Okay, we cannot beat them in a... So, actually, I will say our triple Hopeless Nightmare is insane versus them. But they're... Wow, what a sealed pool. The only, like, bad card necessarily is like Stingblade Assassin. It's not even that bad. Sheesh. I guess the Scarecrow Guide's kind of filler, but a couple of filler with that insanity. Kind of disgusting. Okay, yeah, so this is one of those matches where you just need to get lucky, and aggro is the perfect strategy to do that. So, let's get lucky. Let's beat them down, Charlie Brown, like a clown. Actually, is white-black or black-red maybe slightly better here for aggression? No, because I got Ash and stuff too, yeah. I think that's how we had it, right? I mean, yeah, they're dead. If I win this match, it will be because we got pretty lucky. Ooh, lordy. I'm still thinking, is black-red a thing here? Is my black aggressive enough? I bet you Oppression's probably pretty funny versus them, too. Gosh. If I go black-red instead of white, I don't have enough time, though. Yeah, the rat-outs are pretty bad versus them, too. And the white has more early game plays. Ah, that's close. I think going red-black maybe would be okay, too. But all in all, their deck seems crazy good, so we're going to have to get lucky one way or another. This is not an amazing hand, but I will keep it. It's got lands, it's got spells. Sadly, I think we just need to try to curve out here, which means running out a 2-mana 2/2. Alright, deck. I'm gonna need something other than 2/2s here. I think leading on the Acolyte makes sense over the Catapult. That's okay. Wait, no, that's just another 2/2, isn't it? We're hoping that they just go Fairy Fencing this turn. Perfect. Okay, if I can draw another permanent... Damn it. If I could have gone, like, Ash into something, that would have been really, really good. I'm gonna be mana efficient and just get the Catapult online. I'm gonna assume next turn a 2/2 is not gonna be likely to attack too profitably, so... Yep. That's good. That's good. We hit him for 5 here. Okay, alright. I'm gonna want to exile that tracker ASAP, though, because they still get value. Damn it. Wow, they have Witch's Vanity, too! What an insane green-black sealed pool they have. Alright, this is worth it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Stroke of Midnight our own Sage to not only get a 1/1 in trade for our 2/2, but also counter their Gingerbread Hunter. Okay, that wasn't bad. They have a food, so it's not like they're dead. But... beat them down before they can get their more powerful cards! My lord. Those are all uncommons, by the way. Just, like, great uncommons. Oh, that is a weird card. Wait, they're just dead. Why would they exile that one? Well, I mean, they were dead either way, I guess. But in that case, why show me that? Dude, their deck is even more insane! We didn't know they had Vanity and Taken by Nightmare when we saw game 1. We somehow won that. I mean, like I said, we need to get lucky. We just need to go boom, 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 beat them down. Alright, this is... I think I like going for the red-black now. Oh, we would still get access to Duelist. It would still be a burn spell on 3, and then the random Grotto value. I don't think running the Bivouac if we go black is correct. Oh, this is probably a good Dark Tutelage deck, too. Is that better than the white? Their deck did not look like we wanted Rat Out versus them, right? They had like a Minstrosity. Ego Drain's interesting, but I only have 2 fairies, and their average card quality is so much higher. Well, that's the thing. Their average card quality is so much higher that it's almost tempting to 2-for-1 myself in order to get rid of something from their hand, but that's probably not correct. Ugh. What does white give me that black doesn't have? Cooped up? Some more 2-drops, I guess. I still need to cut like 3 cards here. I could get greedy and run 16 lands in this build, I suppose. Oh, I don't have much time here. Yeah, all right, too late. I think it's gonna resubmit my red-white deck since I didn't have enough time, and I didn't submit. It should submit my red-white deck anyways. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, fine. Ah, that's so bad. They have Sprawl too, dude. Their deck is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. They're at 26 versus my supposedly aggressive deck. Kind of feels bad. Oh no. Top every time. It's too good. Just get the Acolyte out there. Yeah, there's their freaking gingerbread dude. Oh, that's a good return triumphant target at least. Right, they're gonna lead on tracker for the value. That's fine. I'm gonna let them start getting extra food. I think this is a good play for us. Get to attack as a 3/3. Save the Stroke of Midnight for something like that Gingerbread Hunter, even though that means the tracker is going to give them a bunch of foods, I think is right. Ooh, they attacked. Ooh, okay. Oh, I have the combo! Yes! Oh, this is insane. I take their 5/5, I then sacrifice it with the Callous Sellsword. Oh my god. All of a sudden, hello. All of a sudden, hello! Hello! Okay. uh... Gotta get every little poke damage we can in. Yeah. Yeah, they can't get too aggressive, so, I mean... Hellkite's pretty freaking great here next turn as well. Jesus, dude. I mean, if they don't draw a removal spell. Dragon does a lot of work, yo. Would turn into a 9/9. Okay. Oh, wait, this is bad versus their punch effects. I should have taken it. They didn't have one, though. Okay. That is not a great play. Wait, they just killed themselves. They don't have any food to sacrifice anymore. Oh my god! How? How did we beat their deck? Extreme luck? Dude. Holy smokes. You know what? Maybe I should just be playing that red-white deck to start. I do like this deck, but... I mean... sometimes aggression and some amount of consistency trumps power, and as you all saw there, their deck, or at least there will be a lot of decks that are just more powerful than us, so... Holy crap, I cannot believe we won that. I would be very sad if I were them. I like how it keeps adding those damn off-color cards. Okay, 2-0. Can we win two more? The bright side is I am not super likely. In fact, I am unlikely to play a deck as good as our previous opponent's deck again. That's not to say I will not, but it is quite unlikely given what we saw of their pool. Their pool was absolutely disgusting. All right, we are very good at winning the die roll. We are not gonna keep this hand, question mark. No, my deck needs to come out a little bit faster. Oh, well. That's pretty bad. Ugh. If I could trade one of these spells for a land, we'd be in business. Do I just have to risk it for the biscuit and keep this? Because I'm not sure a mulligan to 5 is going to do us much better. Yeah, let's just get lucky. This is not good. Well, we missed on land, so... not exactly where we need to be, huh? Plains, the start for our opponent off of an Evolving Wilds. Okay, that's not bad. Now we get to scry towards another land. Gotta bottom that, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe there's a small chance yet. Damn, bottoming that duelist kind of hurts. And knowing we can't draw apple really hurts as well, but our opponent is black-white currently. The apple, I think, is at its best generally versus, like, the green decks, right? Oh, well, there's a forest. Ooh, they've got 3 blind mice. Oh, God. That's so brutal. That's so brutal. Man. I can't kill the mouse either, so now they're just gonna get a bunch of tokens off of that thing, and there's nothing I can do about it anymore. Ah. One turn too late, my friend. Bright side, I can go for flick a coin on their next token that they the mouse that they target. Good. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, Daddy Puff. I'm gonna need to draw Cooped Up. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think our deck can beat the Scream Puff anymore. Too far behind. Jumping with the Brute is effectively dealing them 3 damage because it denies them a food. Neva back 3 blind mice or something. Nice. I think it's better for me to scoop here than give any more information away. Yeah, because the Scream Puff and whatnot is going to give them just too much food, and I can't really afford to block anymore. Is this a matchup where the black-green deck is better? No, I think our Boros deck should be pretty good versus them. Obviously, kept a 1-lander and didn't get there, so... I don't think it was correct to keep the opening hand, and I think going down to 5 was pretty abysmal. Had we just ripped the second land immediately, especially if it was a Plains, I think we win that, so... Yeah, I think I like running it back as is. Another matchup with the Hopeful Nightmares, though, are just kind of great, but... Yep, rolling it back. Try to get the next 2. Alright, sideboarding here. Let's keep a good hand this time. Man, another really, really awkward hand, but I'm not going to mulligan this one. At least it has our 2 utility lands. And the Grotto can give us a little bit of scry... oh no, action to hopefully find something. Yeah, I think we keep that. We just cast that out next turn as a 3-2, and then we can return Triumphant it for value later on. Potentially. Sure. Mint Strosity. Yeah, I think offering a trade here is right. That also clears the way for our Restless Bivouac later. Our opponent is now the one missing lands, so kind of a slight reprieve there for us. Welcome to Sweet Tooth is good. These lands are not so good. In fact, they might make themselves a very large Barrow Noddy here in a moment. Aha! That's really good for us, because what we can do now is Triumphant our Celebrant and bounce our Clothier. Good, good. That's probably fine to keep. And now we can activate our Bivouac and smack for 3. Okay. Man, if that was our other splashed adventure creature for the apple combo again, that would be really sick. Yeah, if they don't have anything, it's hard for them to attack, because the Celebrant does have the Young Hero roll on it. Plus, I have the Bivouac. That's okay. No, they're going for it. Sure. And a Sweetie Tooth Witch. You got it. Let's see here. I think we're gonna shoot. And I think I'm gonna put this on the Celebrant. And let them trade with the Bivouac if they want to. We're hoping they actually just like use a removal spell on Celebrant this turn, because then Apple plus Sack Apple and Catapult Ping is lethal. That works too. Right, and that's good game. Okay. So far both games have been won due to some kind of mana screw. Again, do I want to pivot to the slower deck versus them? What do we gain versus what do we lose? We lose speed and consistency. And we gain a little bit of control and power. Man, the Triple Hopeless Nightmare, I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it, is just so good. Double Goose Mother. I guess the Goose Mothers are at their worst versus their style of deck. Where their removal, the black and white anyways, is generally just going to be able to stomp it. Can we beat them in a prolonged game if we go green-black, splashing blue? All right, let's see if I can do it in time. I got a minute to do this. Let's see. Fairy, 3 Nightmares. I don't think the rat out is super necessary. Tutelage is actually kind of great in this matchup, I think. Treatment's good. Like that. Maybe Candy Trail is better than one of these cards. Maybe it's better than Dark Tutelage here. All right, let's try to get him. Previous 2 matches, we went from this to Boros. Now on the draw, I think I like going like this. Okay, that is a keep, but it's not great. I don't mind saying it. I hope the opponent mulligans to like 5. Tangrams, I think, is what's his name? David Inglis or something? Very, very good pro. Do I want to Nightmare turn 1? I think that's fine. The unexpected color swap. Alright, 2 Witches in the night. I'm good with a trade if offered. We have a little bit of graveyard interaction. Sure. Royal treatment, huh? Okay, trade is good. It's tempting there to play the Werefox out just to get it into adventure so that if we draw Forest, our Galefang has haste, but I don't think that's necessarily correct. It's too risky, it feels like. Yeah, that's bad. All right. I think I am supposed to sacrifice the food here because we're going to be tapping out for a while. There's the Forest, that's good. So I'm going to have to take the hit this turn and then next turn block with the Fox and go for the Assassin play. That isn't ideal. Ah, man. Dude, all of these green-black decks we're playing have all the same cards, huh? I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Would really like to draw a land next turn so I can, Screen Puff and hold up Royal Treatment. No Pump of the Barrow Naughty. Oh, god damn it, dude. Ugh. This is brutal. Super brutal. We're not dead on board, but we are close to dead. Sorry, we're not dead in hand since we have the treatment. I've got my blue sources this game. Can we find the goose? Goose me up, Captain. They could sacrifice both their foods to make the Barrow Naughty a 3/5 and attack with it in the air. Oh god, that's what they're doing. Love it. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take 4, go to 2. Hey, there it is. I mean, just gotta do it for max. Alright, and we need to fade a top deck from our opponent for 1 turn. Oh, the goose is loose, baby! Edgewall Inn doesn't have anything to grab. They don't have white to activate the land. If I was dead, well, I'd already be dead. Because I don't think he would take this long to kill me. What you got? I mean, Neva, okay. Getting back the witch. Oh, and a tough cookie. Ay, 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 ay. Well, hot damn. I guess I have to play the Gale Fang and hold up food activation. Right, I'm not just dead on board if I do that. Oh boy. We are still in really bad shape. What are my best draws here? Not Dark Tutelage right now, that's for sure. Ah. Oh, am I dead because he can Greta? Oh, I am dead. I am exactly dead. Yep, good play. Well, I had to do something, right? I don't, like, gaining 6 life there wasn't winning either. But I have to take 3 from the Menace creature, and then I take 2 more from the Witch in hand, so that's going to be Xaxes. But if I don't play out a creature, I'm in the same spot, right? Go back up to 8, but then I can only block 3 creatures? I guess I might have lived 1 more turn if I just passed. No, but that doesn't work either, because then they get to play out their Witch, and pass the turn again, yeah. I think either way we did it, we were probably dead. Because it says Menace. Alright, GG's. Not sure if there was too much I could have done about that. We needed our opponent just to have 1 less piece of pressure. We were so close to stabilizing there. But I don't think my red-white deck was going to beat that draw either. Or at least I'm going to tell myself that. In any case, GG's, that was fun. So a little transformative sideboard. The red-white deck performed wonderfully multiple times. We kept playing against these crazy, crazy green-black decks, though, in Sealed. I mean, that first one where our opponent had, like, the Gruff triplets and stuff, too, was absolutely bonkers, so... Good beats. That was a little bit of the qualifier action. You can see how those things go. You need to do really well, and you need to open well, and you need to play well. So a lot of things need to go well. I mean, that's the case for the actual qualifier event, but you can make, like, the Pro Tour and or the Arena Champs and stuff with those. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.